Hey there, horror fans! Welcome back to your nerdy show. Are you ready for a spine-chilling journey back to the infamous Apartment 7A? Before Rosemary Woodhouse, there was another tenant, and their story is about to haunt your dreams. Ever wondered what lurks in the shadows of your seemingly ordinary apartment building? Step into the chilling world of Apartment 7A, a prequel to the iconic Rosemary's Baby. This haunting tale takes you back to the sinister events that unfolded before Rosemary's arrival, revealing the dark secrets and terrifying rituals that haunt the infamous apartment. We will dive into this horror flick and explore the ending of the movie. So without any further ado, let's begin. Terry's journey to devilish atmosphere. In the shadowy depths of 1965, Terry Giannoffrio, a once promising dancer, clung desperately to her dreams amidst the unforgiving streets of New York City. A tragic misstep during a performance shattered her foot, leaving her in a perpetual state of agony, a haunting reminder of what could have been. Time slipped away like sand through her fingers, yet she refused to surrender to the darkness. Instead, she sought solace in the numbing embrace of painkillers, a treacherous addiction that blurred the lines between reality and her fading aspirations. As her funds dwindled to a mere whisper, Terry's resolve hardened. She cast her hopes upon a new production, The Pale Crook, crafted by the enigmatic composer Alan Marchand. The audition was a brutal affair, a cruel mockery of her dreams, and though she was cast aside, a fleeting connection sparked between her and Marchand, a moment that flickered like a dying candle in the oppressive gloom of her existence. Terry, lost in a haze of painkillers, follows Marchand to his apartment building, desperate for a chance to mend their fractured connection. As she converses with the doorman, a wave of nausea crashes over her, pulling her into a dizzying spiral. She stumbles onto the pavement, retching violently, when an elderly couple comes to her aid. Minnie Castevet and her husband, Roman, both with an unsettling warmth, usher her into their home, an apartment in the same building as Marchand. The following morning, the couple offers Terry a neighboring apartment they claim to have purchased as an investment, insisting it's a gift to help struggling young women like her. Grateful yet unaware of their true intentions, Terry accepts their offer. Under the pretense of kindness, Minnie sets up a date between Terry and Marchand. But the evening takes a dark turn when Marchand slips something into Terry's drink, leading her into a nightmarish experience that blurs the lines of reality. She finds herself trapped in a surreal hallucination, filled with a bizarre dance and a glimmering demon, her memory of the night erased by the fog of drugs. The next day, Marchand pretends they shared a consensual encounter, revealing he has secured her a role in his show. Elated by the prospect of success, Terry unwittingly walks deeper into a web of manipulation. In the dimly lit corridors of the apartment building, an unsettling atmosphere thickens like fog. During a Halloween gathering, Terry feels the weight of the residents' gaze upon her, their interest tinged with something sinister. Hallucinations flicker in her mind, shadows of dread that refuse to fade. The revelation of her pregnancy hits her like a cold wave. She suspects the child is Marchand's, but the Castevets, with their unsettling smiles, insist she must keep it, offering to raise the child if she dares to refuse. As she explores her home, Terry stumbles upon a concealed passage that links her to the Castevets, a hidden world filled with grotesque satanic illustrations in an ancient tome. Yet, amidst the horror, a miracle occurs. Her injury vanishes, healed by a mysterious salve from a fellow resident. Just as she begins to grasp her new reality, the former star of the show meets a sudden, inexplicable demise, thrusting Terry into the spotlight. Minnie, with a chilling calmness, shears Terry's hair, declaring her ungrateful for the fortune that has befallen her. Though we don't witness the moment Terry encounters the new tenant, Rosemary Woodhouse, in the laundry room, the air is thick with unspoken connections. Desperate for escape, Terry flees to a nearby church where a nun reveals the dark truth. Her neighbors are worshippers of Satan. Upon learning of Terry's pregnancy, the nun chillingly informs her that she has been chosen to bear the spawn of darkness, a fate that has befallen many before her. In a frantic attempt to reclaim her autonomy, Terry seeks an abortion, but the malevolent force within her retaliates, unleashing chaos upon the doctor. With despair settling in, she confides in her friend, her voice trembling as she admits that hope has slipped through her fingers, leaving her with the haunting realization that salvation may no longer be within reach. What happened to the end of the movie? Explained, Terry stepped back into the shadowy confines of the Bramford apartment building, the air thick with an unsettling chill. The elevator descended, its creaking cables whispering secrets as it plunged into the depths, revealing a hidden theater that defied logic with its eerie glow of natural light, illuminating the damp stone walls. Memories flooded her mind, dark and twisted, of a nightmarish ritual where the devil himself had claimed her, leaving her scarred and broken in that very room. As she stood there, the specter of Martian emerged from the shadows, his eyes glinting with malice. In a surge of desperation, she plunged a knife deep into his gut, the blade sinking into flesh with a sickening squelch. Realization struck her like a thunderclap. She was ensnared within the building's sinister grasp, the doorman a willing accomplice in this macabre game. With dread pooling in her stomach, she made her way back to the infamous apartment 7A. There, she confronted the twisted duo of Minnie and Roman, their smiles grotesque masks of parental glee. In a frantic attempt to sever the bond with the unholy child growing within her, she drove the knife toward her own belly, but an unseen force held it at bay, the blade refusing to breach her skin. Minnie and Roman's voices dripped with honeyed promises, assuring her they would nurture the spawn of darkness together. In that moment, Terry felt the weight of despair settle upon her, surrendering to the suffocating embrace of the satanic nightmare that had ensnared her soul. Minnie and Roman unveiled Terry to their circle of devoted Satanists, proclaiming her as the vessel of the Dark One's offspring. The air thickens with sinister congratulations, and Terry, caught in the fever of the moment, embraces her role. She spirals into a frenzied dance, her movements a chaotic tribute to the haunting melody of Be My Baby by the Ronettes. As the climax approaches, she leaps from the apartment window, her body plummeting to the unforgiving ground below. Again, it's on the waist. It seems even the Prince of Darkness was too late to intervene. In the chilling aftermath, a crowd gathers around Terry's lifeless form sprawled on the pavement. In a haunting after-credits scene, a police officer converses with a blonde woman and her husband, oblivious to the dark fate that looms. Minnie and Roman, their eyes glinting with malice, approach the unsuspecting couple, exchanging knowing smiles. The screen fades to black, leaving a lingering dread that this couple is destined to become the next pawns in Minnie and Roman's malevolent game. A scene that echoes eerily from the depths of Rosemary's Baby. So this was for today's, folks. See you in our next video. Till then, bye-bye and take care.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.